Before I could even start building the electric go-kart, I realized I had to learn welding from scratch. And I really underestimated how hard that was going to be. This project is an electric drift go-kart, loosely based on a crazy kart style design, something lightweight, fast, and honestly a little sketchy. I'm not building this for any specific reason other than the fact that I think it's fun, it's interesting, and I want a challenge that would actually teach me new skills. And the very first thing that mattered was the frame. If the frame isn't strong, nothing else matters. It has to be durable, it has to survive abuse, and it has to handle way more than I probably should throw at it. I've never welded anything like this before, so the first few attempts were not great. My first big mistake was not getting the amperage right, and also not really understanding how much the welding rods matter with a stick welder. I went in thinking I could just turn the machine on, strike an arc, and figure it out as I went. That was wrong. I had to slow way down, mess with settings, and accept that most of the early welds were going to get ground off and redone. Welding taught me a lot of patience really fast. It's not something you can rush. If you try to force it, it just gets worse. What surprised me the most was just how difficult it was to make something that actually looked decent and held together. Watching welding videos makes it look easy. Actually doing it is a completely different story. After a while, I started to get the hang of it. Once I got more comfortable with the welder, I could finally focus on the actual design of the frame. One decision I made was adding these two pieces sticking out the front. These are going to be used for foot pegs or possibly the throttle and brake setup. I haven't fully decided yet, but I wanted flexibility built in the frame from the start. Looking at the finished frame now, I'm honestly really happy with how solid it came out. It's not perfect, and the welds definitely show I'm still learning, but it feels strong, and that's what matters most. Knowing this thing can actually handle a drivetrain makes this whole project feel real for the first time. Now that the frame is done, I can finally start mounting the drivetrain. That's where things get way more interesting. Motors, batteries, controllers, and probably a whole new set of mistakes. But at least now, there's something solid to build on.